Oh my god. 10,000 years have passed and Mook does another live stream. Hello everyone. Today, I'm gonna be doing some Minecraft. I'm bored. I've been working on this build for a little bit and I was like, I wanted someone to talk to. So I was like, why not just yell at the awesome people on the internet? Where I can easily just yell at you guys profusely for hours on end. I'm gonna be going for a bit this time. I think I'm gonna really just go until I can't go no more. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the stream. I'm just gonna have the music up the entire time. But yeah, so today there's been a little bit of a conundrum. The live chat on my right monitor has ceased functioning. It says, sorry, live chat is unavailable. I'm gonna refresh it and see. Okay, it just fixed itself. I'm an idiot. I was really expecting it to just not work in the slightest, but alas, I suppose. Let's get the BRB out of here. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see here, we got our world. I've been doing a little bit of Minecraft, and by a little bit, I mean a lot. Let's see what it looks like now. Hopefully my PC doesn't explode. Yeah, there we go. So I've been doing some create mod stuff. The frame rate should just like kick in the overdrive in a minute here. There we go. But yeah, so this is what the build is looking like currently. I think I did a pretty bang up job with all this stuff. I have schematics. I don't have schematics, the mod. I have schematics, the paint stuff. He's watching all the time on live account. Or was this on this account? I was gonna say, I definitely don't recognize the name, but, welcome back. Yeah, I've been rarely fucking streaming as of late. I need to get on my stuff, because I really want to live stream more, but it's unfortunate because I'll say that I want to live stream a bunch, and then I proceed to not do that, and then months will pass, and all of a sudden I'll be like, damn, I haven't streamed in a while, I should probably stream, and now we're here. Welcome. But yeah, the build is going. I kind of figured I wanted to do this one today, like chat stream more than anything else, because I'm just gonna be fucking around. We have the shit brick factory, which produces all the shit bricks I'd ever need for all the builds I'd ever want. Currently, the plan right now is to just get all this expanded and whatnot, and looking all nice and shit. Okay, that's not dumping off. Wait, hold on. No, okay, that is not dumping off stuff. I thought it was dumping cobble into the ocean. So, the build right now is this massive, like, fortress thing. I don't even know what to really call it. It's certainly not a castle, but it isn't a house. We have our garden, the bitrate destroying garden. We have our lounge, which does not have a patio connected to it. It's just a shit nether staircase for now. Over here we got the farm, another bitrate destroyer. I'm waiting for all this oxidize before I start expanding anymore. Then over this way we got our bedroom, which will be expanded upwards, and the bed is going to be at the very top floor, but for right now it's just serving as a nice little hub for a bunch of stuff. Then over this way, is this stream looking all good? Yeah, okay, it's rounding out. Over here we have like just a little bridge section, which leads to the landing pad. As you can see here, big H. And then, over this way we just got our little factory area. And that's kind of the plan for right now, is just to like take these zones and kind of flush them out a little bit more. I'm also going to turn off my shaders real fast because I think it is slowing down everything by a lot. We'll do pastel. I think pastel might be a little easier. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty alright. It's just gonna have to do for now. Because I don't want to like blow up my PC. I did not realize I'm running complimentary with Streamlabs, but it might have been a bad idea. But either way, it's popping off right now. The plan currently is just to get all this all smoothed out and everything. Let me get Streamlabs on my phone looking all good. There we go. Okay, now I have chat on my phone and chat on my PC. I can observe you. That was the sickest water bucket clutch of all time. Y'all see that shit? But yeah, the plan is to just build. Today I want to finish what I've started. Because I've built a lot of stuff, but I haven't really like finished it all, and I have this bad obsession of wanting to finish my build 100% complete, done, finished, over with immediately before I do literally anything else. So I'm actually like down bad on resources. I'm just gonna have this music playing in the back because why not? But yeah, I think with up here I want to put some copper, and that's currently the plan. I'm using a lot more copper than I would for any other build, because copper is a great material to work with if you just get vast quantities of it. Also need to fix this staircase because it's in the way. Same as this one over here. Actually, you know what? Let me run no shaders for a bit. Let's get that butt ugly Minecraft looking. Yeah. There we go. Immediately just perfect 60. There, your skin was postal, dude. Nah, it's me. Because I'm so much of an egotist, I modeled myself in Minecraft, and now I can just be me. We could be bees. But, yeah, I've been meaning to get back into the swing of streaming. It's just been, like, I've kind of been off and on with it lately, just because I've been, like, swamped with editing. Oh, I thought my skin was Moop. No, it's actually a Postal dude from Postal. But I've been meaning to get back into the swing of streaming. I have literally, like, about maybe 3 days worth of just errant footage. Like, from Control, from Mina, from Deltarune Chapter 5. I've already posted the schedule for what's going to be happening on the YouTube post. But, yeah, I'll be making a lot more videos, and I think after I'm done with those videos, I'm going to be making a lot more, hopefully variety content, do some more Groupidity. Those have always been fun, and even better to edit, because I could just get the fuck around with the editing style, and not, like, stick to a designated one. The, like, 25 opacity backgrounds, stock images on the screen every time I want to talk about something. Instead, I can do, chicanery. But, it's just gonna take a second. More cooking streams. Interesting you mentioned that. Chicken Alfredo stream has been on my mind as of late, and I think that would be a fun one. Although, I have not cooked in a very long time, and furthermore, I have not thought about bringing my PC into the kitchen to cook in a bit. I thought I was in chat in the stream. You're just gonna make grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yes, that was the one where I advertised it to Swamp's Discord server as well. And that was a fun one. I think that the grilled cheese stream was one of my favorite ones. Because I got to just, like, be autistic about something and just, like, yell at people all the time. And you're not gonna believe this. It's great to just yell at people all the time. It's fantastic. No wonder I was playing TF2 for as long as I have. But, no, in reality, it was just a really fun video, because I was like, yeah, it's different. It's a very different content. I would have to do 3 things before I would have to even remotely want to get that started, which is 1, pick the dish, 2, get the ingredients, 3, pick a day that no family members are in the house, and then get my, like, PC all in the kitchen and stuff like that, which is annoying, no doubt. I would have to unplug my whole rig to get my PC into the kitchen. Alternatively, I could set up Streamlabs on my phone and, like, drag, like, a fucking massive cable. I guess I do have a USB extender. I would have to combine, like, 8 USB connectors together to just extend it from my room to my PC and then stream from there. I guess I could also stream on my phone, but I think that only works if it's in, like, the shorts format, and I'm not subjecting anyone to that. That's, like, some Fate Worse than Death type shit. But yeah, I've had some ideas all brewed up and whatnot. I've been meaning to do a video where I talk about Dark Souls and whatnot. I've been wanting to get I want to do opinion videos. I think that's something that I've always wanted to do and just never really had the time to do it, was make videos where I just rant. I mean, I guess I have had opinions, stuff in the past where I've ranted before, but I'm talking, like, I just sit there and talk about, like, why Dark Souls 1 is awesome, or, like, why this boss in this game is the best ever. Because I got some takes, and I want to converse with the people and see what their whole opinion is about some things I'll talk about. For example, I think Sekiro is the best From Software game of all time. I think The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is pretty good. Is it the best game ever? Very debatable, in my opinion. This is the conversations I want to have. And I suppose I could test audience this by subjecting you guys to random errant opinions with no correlation between them for this entire stream duration. That's right, this was an entire bit the entire time that I didn't just concoct right now. Tried to play an Ocarina of Time once, get confused constantly, never finished it. It's a big game. I think that Ocarina of Time is a perfect example of a game that had a lot of time in the oven to kind of, like, cook and, like, marinate. And so they had a lot of stuff in that game, but damn, it's big. I'm a zoomer, so I can't play these confusing games of yelling paint everywhere. I will be so for real. I think the, like, driving force between some people's hot takes on Ocarina of Time is simply just based on, like, how much you're willing to read. Because Navi will just straight up tell you where you need to, like, go and do stuff. But oftentimes I find myself spamming A the millisecond they show up because I'm like, shut the fuck up, please, Navi. So I did 3, and these are on 2s, okay. But, yeah, I find myself, having a lot of opinions, especially related to older games, and how much that they may be cool. There are some times where there's just an objectively bad decision that everyone likes to glaze a lot, and I'm like, I don't think that people defending this point is like a, how do I really put this? This point is kind of strange. I don't know why people are dying on this hill. I guess the way I would really put it. Let's move Majora. Majora is very confusing, I'd argue. Majora is a very confusing game. I agree. I think that one doesn't have, like, too much of the help that Ocarina of Time likes to provide sometimes. Because it's, like, it's very open. You get a whole lot of stuff to do, but in a very, like, linear, non-linear format, because you can do side quests, you have all this stuff that relates to the masks and stuff. A bit funky. I don't play enough video games anymore, just play guitar and Geometry Dash. Beast. Consider hooking up your guitar to Geometry Dash and attempting to play a level by just strumming the guitar to jump. At least that's what I would do if I was smart. but I don't have guitar or Geometry Dash. Let's see. Fuck, delay would be chopped. You should do like Geometry Dash with like 5,000 ping. Like everything that happens in like Stereo Madness or whatever is like 1 entire second behind or some shit. Let's see. This is basically like an evil lair. Not the exact vibe I was going for. I think it just has to do a lot with the like sprouts of lava and shit like that, but you know what? I can kind of see that looks like Igor flipped a switch build, you know? That's like you walk over there and Frankenstein's monster's just chilling on a table. So what's going on in your guys' world? That's right. The streamer asked what you guys are doing. How fucked up is that? Am I allowed to do this? What is this power? I, for one, have been very tired as of late. Maybe due to increased weed consumption. Don't do drugs, kids. Or do them when they're cool. But I was planning on doing this stream high, and I was like, I've been kind of doing it a lot lately. I should probably hang off a bit. Primarily because weed is a funny drug. Weed is very funny, but you also gotta like temper your expectations. Because if I did weed right now, I would just be tired and I just go to sleep. I've been smoking weed every 2 months or so. It's fair. I haven't really like I don't want to full send it, you know. We had that 10 milligram stream, and I'm such a goddamn lightweight. That shit took me out. Which is also a shame because no one watched that stream. It's still up. You can watch it. It's Repo, but I'm high. Wait, halfway through, I literally just stopped playing Repo. And I was like, I'm gonna play a different video game. Maybe like Scribblio and shit. I also attempted to draw a bird, and it was perceived as an Among Us snake, and I just went, you got me fucked up, bruh. And that was like the funniest part of the entire stream. But yeah, I don't know. I've been like not really given too much of a shit in relation to weed. Like, I kind of have just been hanging off of it, just not really doing it too much, which is good, I'd argue. It's a good thing to not get into the habit of being a crazy pot smoker. But also, at the same time, there are some times where I just kind of want to imbibe for the sake of a funny stream. And there was that one stream I did where I built that massive wall in Minecraft, and damn, that was a struggle. Bro, I was gonna smoke with my friends a couple weeks ago and they canceled, so I've been rescheduled. Oh, you gotta fucking kill him. I asked my brother what he was doing for 420 and he left me on red, and I was like, alright, damn dude, I'll smoke my own weed. How about that? How dare you, Broseph. Now instead of stealing other people's weed, I have to smoke my own. Ugh. To use it recreationally. I've been using it to sleep. I'm keeping it 100. I got some indicas. They've been pretty damn good. Indicas are awesome. Although I may need sativas so I don't, like, just fall over. Because the ones that I got are... they're violent. They are violent little things. That was not the one that I ate for the Repo recording. Those ones actually made me just trippy, which was like the desired effect. These ones that I got, like 2 hours into consumption, I am on my bed doing jack all. And it is such an it's such a non-cognizant move. And I'm just like, damn, I guess I'm just on my bed now, baked as shit. I didn't even know how I got here, but time to go to bed. Is this all waxed? Yeah, that's... Okay, I was wondering why I wasn't doing it. What else is not waxed? I guess I could go into the interior. Oh, hold on. Because it's just laced on stream. Oh, hold on. YouTube is flagging that message. I really need to figure out what setting that is on YouTube, because it likes to flag messages that are just like, someone says the word shit, and I'm like, oh my god, YouTube, my knight in shining armor, you saved me from having to bear witness to such profanity. When in reality, it's just someone saying, shit, I dropped something, or shit, insert thing here, and I'm like, damn. YouTube, why do you give a fuck? I think my friends were trying to get their hands on some shrooms. I think how they panned out in Minecraft. I have never done shrooms. I've never done acid. I haven't really, like, done I've never done a drug. I'm a newbie at this. Not gonna lie. But, I was, actually, no. Well, yes, I am still a newbie. I got offered... Oh, boy. Okay, that's a lot of carrots. I need to grab a hoe. Oh, fuck. I can't, like, yeah, I can't vein mine, put these back. Well, guess I'm a farmer for today. But, I was offered acid at a Machine Girl concert, and I politely said no, because I was like, you know what? I could have this be my first experience taking acid, but also at the same time, there's a lot of people in the audience who have done acid before, and are gonna go fucking buck wild, and I feel like if I were to do acid, I would want to sit down and watch YouTube videos and just flood my brain with just white noise instead of going berserk on the dance floor. Way more of a newbie than you, bro. I smoked weed once in the first time tolerance, so I actually felt nothing. Yeah, I've been creeping my way up. I need my I've been creeping my way up in terms of weed tolerance. 2.5 hits pretty well, but then you get to like 5 and I'm like, oof, okay, big little bit of a step up. And it's simply just because my tolerance is just fucking like crazy. It's crazy low when it comes to weed. Same as alcohol. By like 2 shots, I'm already like really kind of sitting there and I'm a little confused, a little dazed. But yeah, who knows? Moop the drug lord might be a thing in the future. This is a fucking lie. By the way, if you guys ever catch me like fucking smoking shit, but if you catch me smoking cigarettes, you have every right to just bully the fuck out of me. In fact, I was also offered a cigarette at a second Machine Girl concert. Could you tell I'm a Machine Girl fan? But I went to a second Machine Girl concert and I was offered a cigarette by someone, and I was like, you all are very kind people for offering me these things, but the answer still remains no, because I'm not having my first experience smoking cigarettes, period, because smoking is stupid. Cigarettes are lame. Yeah, cigarettes are like the fucking... Cigarettes are the type of shit where I feel like it's like wine. It's an acquired taste, and every single time I think of a person who enjoys wine or cigarettes, I'm kind of like, you know. And when I know that smoke cigarettes is the most depressing individuals out there. Yeah, they really just don't fucking do a whole lot. Friends with cigarettes, I think is 100 times cooler for vaping. They're equally lame in my eyes. Like, okay, here's the range, right? If you smoke cigarettes and just say, I've smoked cigarettes, it's already like, you're kind of lame. Whatever, though. It's obviously your choice. But if you say, like, I vape because I don't want to smoke cigarettes, you are you're an idiot. You're just a moron. Let's see, at least potheads are funny when they get high and hang with them. Yeah, I don't... There's a certain aspect to it as well, though, where, like, with potheads and whatnot, I've interacted with plenty of in my time growing up. But, yeah, potheads can be funny when they're high. But it's also like, you get like, do you like them also when they're not high, you know? That's kind of my like thing with potheads, is that if I'm interacting with them, I want to know if they're chill when they're not high, because as funny as they can be, it's a bit of a gamble. Because sometimes you get a person who's just like a pretty chill or like funny dude when they're high, who's just a dick when they're not on weed. It's a very rare thing, of course, I should mention this. I haven't really interacted with many people who are just dickheads while high. But, that's assuming a pothead wouldn't be high 24/7. I guess that's fair. You've raised a point. Gotta hit him with the fucking scary movie Was Up. I haven't heard this song in a million years. But, yeah, drugs are whack. Drugs are a thing. Reminder, kids, drugs can be cool. Drugs can be very cool, but a big thing with drugs is, they're okay. Like, I'm just gonna say it from experience, they're pretty alright. You can do them. Just don't be a dick. Or an addict. Or an addict. Consider. I don't know, I feel like, banging sermon, my man, I know, but like, I, for real, want to give that message out to the people who might be watching who are not of age to be doing drugs. If you can avoid doing them, I'd say, yeah, I don't know. Better to do it either vape, because at least it doesn't taste like shit. Like, I don't care which one's more dangerous, because who cares? It's all bad for you. If there was a gun pointed to my head, and a person was like, you have to smoke cigarettes or you have to vape for the rest of your life, I'd just tell them to pull the trigger low-key. Because I'd rather be just dead than be a complete insufferable asshole when it comes to this whole pedantic argument of if vapes or cigarettes are better, you know? Because at the end of the day, you are just poisoning yourself. You're literally just huffing poison, bro. Let's see. Oh, I gotta sit up. God damn, it's hot outside. No weather app on my PC. It is not, in fact, 73 degrees outside, you lying piece of shit. It's 7 degrees in my room. Actually, that's a lie. It feels like it's 80. Okay, you know what? Let's bring up another talking point. Now that I'm thinking, now it's on my mind. Summer versus winter. I say summer blows. Summer is the worst season of all time. Because you're just hot all the time, and you have all the bugs. Villagers? You just are hot all the time, and you have bugs everywhere that do the same thing, which is fly in your face, and then your ear, and then you're around your room. I'd rather be cold and hot any day. Exactly. Being hot is just, like, miserable. Unless it's like I guess it's like a dry heat. If it's like a moderate temperature dry heat, that's fine. I think that's alright. Yeah, exactly. Get burned alive while wearing mosquitoes. While mosquitoes drain you dry, or wear like 1 to 2 jackets. Exactly. My whole thing with the summer versus winter debate is when you're in winter, you can shed clothes. Like, if you're hot while like moving around, like skiing or something like that, you can shed like your jacket or like a hat or something and easily get that like refreshing air over your body because it's just cold. With hot though, you can only get so naked before you die of blood loss because you're removing your skin, you know? By the way, I want to point this out, Nintendo upbeat and chill video to do homework to. This is not Nintendo music. This is in fact Undertale music. If you say Undertale on Switch, I punch you. I punch you again. I punch you a 3rd time. Being hot means you're sweaty and gross dehydrated, but in winter you can just put on a coat. Pretty much. Also, people don't often think about this, right? Because most of these debates are happening on like the perspective that you're outside enjoying this weather. What about the interior? What are we looking like on the interior? Because in winter, hot cocoa, big chair, chilling, you know, vibing, relaxing, having a great time. Meanwhile, if you're in summer, you're indoors not because you want to be there, but because you have to be there. You'll just die. It'll be like 9,000 degrees outside, and unless you have like a really good AC unit in your home, like you're sweltering. Like, we got a damn good one here, and even then my ass is just so goddamn sweaty. Because it is just so hot all the fucking time. Let's see. Single digits temperature because my teacher doesn't turn the heating on before class. Single digits, it's cold here. It's Celsius. Oh. For half a second I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I totally get that. For over here, we got I shouldn't put my opinion on this topic because our country doesn't even have both. Over here in the US of A, it's pretty bad. Fucking dude, these heat waves. Shout out to all the people over in like France that are just like actually melting alive. That shit sucks. Listen, yada yada joke about French people, Lamau, everyone laugh cause funny. But seriously though, dude, that country is like literally melting alive. The whole place is just turning into a goddamn like swamp. I feel bad for the people who don't got like AC and stuff because that shit's so bad. Let's see, Heatwave like Glass Animals song. I haven't thought about Glass Animals in a million years. Holy, gotta re-listen to them, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's how we did it. Okay. And then it's another set of these copper windows. But on the interior side, did I do that right? Yeah, because this would be jutting inwards. Okay, sorry, I just need to lock in for a second here. But yeah, heat waves fucking suck. I really wish we didn't have them. But unfortunately, 7,000 trash into ocean, lol. Pollute environment. Get fucked, fish. I know it's not just the ocean's fault. Because it isn't the ocean's fault, it's our fault. But, damn. It's really fucking annoying. Apparently, like, the Washington Monument pool is just like a actual swamp now because of all the heat and just with how underprepared it all was. And I'd laugh because I'm like, why are we changing the pool despite the fact the pool was already good to begin with? For what purpose do we need to do the pool but again and make it worse? Let's see. Oh yeah, well yeah, we're stuffing pockets. Of course. How could I forget? Remember, chat, stuff more rich people's pockets. Don't do this. Should not have to be the one to tell you to not do this. What am I doing again? I need a copper chiseled. There we go. Okay, then it was more cracked and stone, then it's stone, brick, and stone, then it's stone, more stone, and then stone brick, and then a lot of stone, and then top it. That should be all for this middle column here. I kind of only wanted to do 3 stories. I might do 4 because I'm a freak. We'll find out though. I'll do 4 because I am a freak, actually. That sounds like a cool idea. But yeah, summer sucks. No apologies to any of my summer fans out there. Your season sucks. I like sweating all the time, and I don't care if anyone's gonna say, "Oh, well, you can easily just cool off." Guess what? Winter is just that, but all the time. You can enjoy the thought of having AC in winter all the time because that's what the season is. You just get to be cold all the time, and if you have a problem with being cold all the time, get this jacket, get this second jacket, get this a third jacket even. You can do this. No one's gonna stop you. I do unironically wear a jacket in summer, though. It's more of just a comfort thing, but it does also add to my frustrations about, you know, enjoying summer and whatnot, is that because I got a whole thing, gotta have a good jacket on. And if I'm not having a good jacket on, I'm not having a good day, period. Okay, now time to shade all these. I really wish I prepped these ahead of time to not be waxed, but unfortunately that's what smart people do. And am I this? Yes. Am I doing this now? No. That's not waxed, okay. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see, it's funny how you're playing like some reaction music with very sure to play some punk and some metal. Yeah, well, I used to do Macro Blank for the longest time, and then I got hit with like 7,000 copyright strikes from the people, because a little reminder about Macro Blank. Macro Blank is not a original artist, quote unquote, original artist. They're vaporwave artists, so they make vaporwave tracks based on pre-existing tracks. Hence why I got hit with so many copyright claims, was because it was literally just other people's music slowed down. Let's see. My friend has the thing where she literally can't like regulate her temperature or something in winter, so she's 100% of the time shivering because she needs a hot water bottle. Whoa. Yeah, if it's like, okay, I'm not gonna like diss anyone who has it for like any medical purposes, or like if they got like some temperature issues with their body, because that's like uncontrollable. Go about your day. My bad, gang. But if it's like a person who unironically is like enjoying the heat of summer, and it's like, oh boy, how do we tell you? Your bones are now slush. Are we playing an RT game stream now? What the hell is this? No, I've been watching more RT game as of late. RT game's a good fucking content creator. Y'all gotta get on that if you don't know who he is. Let's see. Mind this to make this even. There we go. But there we go. Okay. Perfect. My brain just had to rationalize this build. There we go. Yes. Oh yeah, how's the audio for stream and whatnot? Does my mic sound crispy clean? Because it should. If it's not, I can turn off a fan or two. I have 3 fans going right now, so any one of them can be turned off for easy noise control, in case that's picking up. Probably should have asked that before I dumped about 40 minutes into this stream, but so be it. Audio's fine, I think. Fair enough. I'm gonna hope I have another set of stone. Okay, I have 14 stone. Brilliant. On the goat. There we go. Sauce. What was I saying about Macroblink and whatnot? Where did that just go? Oh. Think about Macroblink and whatnot. Macroblink, fantastic artist. Go watch their stuff. Incredible stuff. I really wish I could stream their music, which actually I guess I could. Here's the deal. I could theoretically put Macroblink on my audio because I actually have separate audio tracks right now. So for example, I can do this. Hold on, listen to this. Now you guys can't hear the music, I can still hear it. How whack is that? I can just put on Macroblink if I want to, but I'm not going to deprive anyone of the feeling of listening to Macroblink, because they are a fantastic artist and everyone should listen to them. However, I do also understand that streaming it is going to get me in a lot more trouble than it's worth. It was like my Division 2 stream, which was, first of all, the worst stream I've ever done in my life. Literally no one showed up, and I sat in silence for like 4 hours just about, doing fuck all but farming Summit, and didn't even get anything good from it. But during that entire stream I was playing Macroblink, and like the stream was over and it was like, hey, your thing is blocked in like 3 countries and has like 8 copyright claims. And I was like, why is it blocked? It's like, because this song contains lyrics that are blocked in these countries. And I'm like, that's a weird thing. That's an interesting thing. Is there any way to reinstate it? And they went, nope. And I went, okay, no more of that, I guess. That's what we're going to stream. I think a lot of people tonight. A lot of consistent peeps, which is sick. Oh no, is this not even actually? Damn, I thought it was gonna be even. Even Steven. Maybe I just made it wrong. Hold on. No, yeah, it's gonna be double here. Why is that? Did I actually make this wrong? Unless my math is stupid. Which I feel it shouldn't be. No, I think it's right. I think I just have to double up somewhere in the middle here. That blows. Oh. Never mind, found the problem. Okay, yeah, and it should just be boom, and then patch this up. Okay. I don't have a water bucket anymore. I'm getting trolled out here, guys. The guy just yoink. Sweet. Okay. Then break these. Boom, bam, bam. Beautiful. Look at that. Symmetry, my friends. It's just a beautiful thing to behold. Can't say I know what the song is from. Is that a greenhouse? This over here is, I guess, a greenhouse. That's supposed to be the farming area. This area over here is like dedicated, nothing but farming. But I think over here I want to preserve like plant life and stuff. Although I might not even do it for that. I might make that a cartography area. Have like a big scope coming out of it, you know? It's a bit odd, but I'll find a purpose for it. I always do. There we go, and then let's get our copper going. Oh yeah, something I've been considering on playing as of late was older Zeldas and whatnot, or just various Zelda games. For specifically streaming and whatnot, because I feel like those would be pretty good games to just kind of vibe around in. Especially Ocarina of Time. I like playing Ocarina of Time. Although I have not played it ever on an emulator. Or, I mean, purchasing it legally via such services like Nintendo Online or GameStop. YouTube Nintendo, do not kill me, please. Smiley face. But yeah, Ocarina of Time would be lit. Majora's Mask could also be pretty lit. I've been thinking about just like older Zelda games like that. I've been thinking Link to the Past. Link to the Past is like low-key a fucking sleeper hit. Like, I know it's very well revered, rightfully so, but I do think that in talks about best Zelda games of all time, it often gets left out because people know the 3D ones a little bit more. Especially because of things like speedrunning. Link to the Past is an interesting game to speedrun, but I feel like Ocarina of Time just has so much more prevalence. Same as like Mario 64, you know? It's like, it just has so much like history behind it. Let's see, I'm gonna 4-tier this bitch because I'm a psycho. But Link to the Past I think it's slept on a lot, and it's a shame because Link to the Past is based. It's a great game. It's got a lot of sauce in it. This is gonna look so goddamn good when it's done. That scared the shit out of me, holy fuck. It was so much louder than I thought it would be. I also thought it was a Hat in Time song for the longest time. Only learned very recently that it's from a Mario. One of them, I swear. Like, I don't even think it's from Mario, I'm not even sure at this point. Okay. This is looking pretty solid, honestly. I'm liking the way this is looking. Alright. I need grates. Oh, I need grates. And a lot of them. Oh yeah, it should be mentioned, I am playing with Aeronautics, and I plan on hopefully getting a vehicle sometime in the near future. That sounds funny. Although, I'm not really too well-versed on, Can I just hold... Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I'm not really too well-versed on Aeronautics. I haven't messed around with it, like, at all. I've only downloaded it for this server in particular. Or server, I say it's a single-player world. The idea for a server is still in the back of my mind, and will hopefully be coming up sometime around August, if I imagine. but I don't know, I haven't really had the time for it. Especially because it costs money, which is a resource that I am unfortunately not made of yet. You never know. Chemical spills and whatnot. Wonder how many times this stream is also gonna get put on people's like random For You page and whatnot. I've been finding out this somewhat recently is YouTube really likes to Russian roulette a whole lot of videos when it comes to like putting them on people's feeds and whatnot. I recently got recommended like some videos that had like 2 views from people who were like playing like D&D and whatnot. Which, supports to them, by the way. No shade towards anyone who's actually trying to make content. I mean, fucking, I'm there with you. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting because I've never watched D&D content on this account. I've been doing that for a while. I guess that's true, yeah. I just haven't really, like, noticed it as of late. But it's like, at first it was curated, and now it feels like it's, like, desperate, you know? Or I feel like most of these videos that are popping up are simply just there because they have a low viewer count rather than because it's a low viewer count and what I would normally watch. Like, I used to get recommended people's TF2 streams and stuff like that, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's pretty interesting. Probably not gonna watch it immediately, but that's cool. But now it's been like ASMR and stuff. I hate ASMR. Not like as a concept, like I think ASMR has its place. I personally though, like I get icked. Is that the proper use of that term? I don't fucking know. But I get like grossed out by that type of stuff. My good friend Squidge has a lot of TikToks that have ASMR in them, and occasionally when they stream them, I'll be like, oh, please stop. Please. It hurts. Let's see. I'm very glad I'm able to yap to a bunch of random people on the internet. This is a good way for me to not focus on building and then proceed to just build a megalithic structure because I'm bored. I need stone, chiseled stone brick, and normal stone brick. And then I think I want to cap that top part off with a cool looking roof. Whoa, big leg spike. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Minecraft, I heard they recently added the cushion, which looks pretty damn badass as a concept. I'll say ASMR sometimes. I wish I could get into the highway from a recommended page because it showed up on my YouTube one time at school. I just couldn't do anything about it because of the red line. Oh, yes. I remember that, or seeing about that. I don't know. It's like ASMR is just kind of meh. It's a thing to me. Yeah, Minecraft players can finally sit now. Whoa, that was a random burp. After a million years of mod pack after mod pack adding the ability to sit, you can now just do it in vanilla Minecraft. And as much as I would normally say like, oh, it's great that Mojang finally added it, but they could have added it earlier. Yeah, they totally could have, but I feel like they wouldn't have the ingenuity of being able to place it on literally any flat surface. Which, by the way, if Mojang takes that feature away, I'm just not gonna fucking play the new mods, or the new, like, versions of Minecraft. If they take away that ability to just place it on literally, like, anything, you've lost me. Entirely, just on that entire premise alone. You can place them on a line and move really fast. Yeah, I remember seeing a video on that on Twitter. I also saw someone make, like, the FNAF walls. Because with how accurate and how, like, fine the cushions can be as a building block, people have been making, like, cool structures out of them. Someone's made, like, multiple pride flags, which is pretty beast. The one that I saw was, like, you can accurately depict the FNAF walls from FNAF 1, I believe. And I was like, that's gooby as hell. It's pretty fun. Okay. So this is all, that's pretty much done, I guess. God, look at just how that looks. That looks insane. Oh, I forgot to put the stairs slabs on that layer. Whoops. That is my bad. Let me get on that, I suppose. I guess I could shuffle out some of these, slightly weathered blocks and whatnot. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Where's my, I don't think I have a scaffolding, but, can I do... Yeah, let's get some cobble going. I also need to dump all the cobble that's in there, because I have, like, literally millions of chests fulls of them. Fulls of them. I am Boston. I'm Bostonian now. Yeah, once I get this base all done, it's organization o'clock. It irks me even having all this shit out to begin with, let alone keeping it like this once it's all over. See, I know a lot of people do builds in Minecraft that are like, jokingly having them kind of have the setup of like, air mattress, TV, and lawn chair in the corner. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I used to do that a whole lot, but has kind of since ceased doing that. Primarily because I am a freak when it comes to building. So I've just been, like, actually building, unironically. Especially interiors. I don't skip out on interiors. It's like the best part of the build is you get the interior done and it looks all pretty and shit. Boom, bam. Grab these. Okay, and then it was stair, slab, stair. Let me use my other... There we go. See, thank God these are not waxed. Okay, and then slab. Man, this is gonna look so goddamn cool. I'm honestly giddy thinking about how sick this base is gonna look. Hold on, can I just do this real fast? There we go, get these out of my inventory. Pick a lane, there we go. Alright, beast. That is what you love to see. And then now I need to figure out how I'm going to be building the floor design for this. Once I get this all established and whatnot. I think I want the roof to kind of mimic the other builds down here in particular. Like that. Having this like, you know, with the grates and whatnot, having these big open areas. Maybe I'll... Ooh. You know what? Hold on. Let me workshop some real quick. Let's get paints. Okay, here's my vision, right? Oh god, moves opening paint. Watch out. So, we're gonna do, like... Here's the first floor. The second floor is gonna be like that, and then here's the third floor, right? So, like, this middle section is going to be combined. This lower floor is going to be where, like, all, like, the, like, vault shit and, like, all my other stuff goes, right? This middle one can just be, like, a very big, like, museum-esque area to have, like, a bunch of, like, armor stands and shit. Maybe, like, a painting or two. And then all the way up here, we're going to have bed with a cool-looking window. I know my cave paintings are probably not indicative of anything, but you're just got to trust me that it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna look sick. But now we gotta do that. Oh, do I want to do an elevator, actually? That could be fun. I haven't futzed around with an elevator in a while. That's a good question. Maybe. You know what? Maybe I'll fuck with an elevator. That sounds like a fun idea. Although, ooh, wait. Do I have a flat wall to work this on? What about this? Is this covered? That's all covered. Okay. I can have an elevator jutting out. And then have it like... Yeah! Wait! Ooh! Brain lakey. Brain think. Brain very large. fat brain. I'll just need some, like, slabs, I guess. Because I'm not going to have any water features on any upper floors, so there's going to be no reason to waterlog anything. All I need is, like, a sip of Monster. Ugh. Delicious. I will need to refill those with probably more Monster in a bit, but not right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll put an elevator on the outside. You know how... Okay, let's go back to the painting. Or I guess it's gone. That's a separate tool. It's not paint. Okay, hold on. Let me workshop. It's bottom. Middle. Okay, we grab this. Or we grab this. There we go. So now we have this, right? And the idea is I'll have a elevator on the outside with bridges connecting to it. Ooh, that's actually gonna look so sick. Cause then I can make it look like it's gonna look like a rocket, you know? Like those elevators sticking out the sides of rockets to get the astronauts into the rocket. That's gonna look so cool. Chat, I don't mean to brag, but my brain is very large. Ladies, hit me up. There's enough brain to go around. All my zombies out there. I think like right here might be good. I'll have to move like everything, but it'll do. But first we are gonna need the components to make a elevator. We will need this. Yes. Just do that and then that. Okay. We need a redstone. What is it? Redstone connector? Redstone contact. So we need 2 iron plates. And then what else was here? Guess we'll see redstone and some cobble. We are also like bone dry on redstone, so I'm gonna have to go and grab some more. This is gonna look so. I'm actually hyped that my brain managed to come up with that. Okay, so we have that. Then we need a controller. Yes, traction controls, button, and a sight and electron tube. Got it. Andesite and electron tube. Thank God I have all these materials just laying around. Boom. And now we'll need a pulley, I think is the name of it, off the top of my head. Yes. Elevator pulley. Here we go. Dried kelp block, brass casing, and 1 iron. Okay. Brass casing. Iron. Very fitting song for these shenanigans. And 9 of these. Boom. Am I stupid? Hold on. I think I might be stupid. I am stupid. Okay. Boom. Elevator pulley. Nice. And then I'm trying to think off the top of my head what else I would need. I think that's kind of it. So the idea, chat, is... Oh, we need glue! Oh, no! Glue! Fuck! That is gonna suck, actually. I need super glue, but I don't got any slime balls, and I don't live, like, even remotely near a swamp. I don't have Nature's Compass on this, because I don't like the... I'm not a big fan of Nature's Compass. Not my thing. Feels too cheaty. In my eyes, at least. Well, I guess my other option is to make dough with, like, lime dye, and that shit is atrocious. So I'm gonna go and see if I can super cool some magma cream. We're just gonna need a little bit. Not a whole lot. There are 4 of you here. That's insane. Because I know these views to get, like, 2. Y'all are chads. Oh, I just got... Villager? The fuck? I'm a long way from home, boy. There we go. Sorry, that sounded weird. Did not mean it to come off like that. Okay, now we're gonna need a bajillion magma cubes. Where was the nearest basalt delta? It was down. Okay. Well, chat, welcome to the walking part of the stream. By the way, unlike previous recordings and previous streams, keep inventory is off because I wanted to enjoy the fear of death for a little bit. Because I feel like I play a lot of these servers and worlds and whatnot, and I tend to do this thing where I'll just, like, kind of pop around, but, like, just hop into a random cave system, grab a billion items, and then just die. And honestly, that has gotten boring. I kind of want the thrill of, like, having to escape an area. Plus, once I get travel via aeronautics, it's gonna be fun. Because then I can go back to my stuff in a fucking warthog or some shit. Which, by the way, the end goal for my builds and whatnot, in terms of aeronautics, is I want to build a lot of Halo vehicles. The Warthog is probably going to be the easiest, because it is literally just a 4-seater... No, 3-seater vehicle. I guess it depends on who you're asking, on what Warthog design you're going for. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Gatling turret on the back. Primarily just because I don't think that is going to, like, exist in this version. I guess you never really know. I could check it out and see. But I heavily doubt it. I think the best thing I could do is probably the Gauss cannon, because I can do, In fact, hold on. Do I have... Yeah, here we go. Cannon chambers. So I could do that. But that's just going to kind of be a whole thing I'll have to do. Remember playing Halo as a kid with the Pearl Flying One is so nostalgic. That would be the Banshee for you. It's a cool one as well. Wow, thanks for the assist, little bro. Yeah, the Banshee is cool. I'm more of a fan of all the, like, the human vehicles in the games. Warthog. The Mongoose is awesome. I love the Mongoose. It's very rarely used because it's only a 2-seater. Halo 3, though, fighting the fucking Scarab with Rocket Dude on the back and just popping around, that shit's very fun. You know, actually, I do kind of want to retell my little Halo stuff I've been doing as of late. I have only very recently gotten into Halo. You may think, what do you mean, Johnny FPS? You haven't played Halo yet? Well, I have not played any Halos until, like, a couple months ago, honestly. The first foray was into Heroic Mode, MCC, doing Combat Evolved first. And the rule was, like, we're doing it, like, with my friend first on Heroic, just so that way they can, like, assist me through it, and it's also an ample challenge with 2 people. And then on future runs, I can just go in and just futz around and stuff. Then we're gonna do Legendary, then we're gonna do Lasso. Lasso is the end goal for everything, but, man, the needle gun that shoots alien shit, I think it's ass, but it's also really nostalgic. It very game dependent. 4, it's, like, really fast and has a lot of burst to it. 2, I think, is probably the weakest area that it's in, just because it features a lot of enemies that tend to be more resistant to it. Like, it's kind of hard to supercharge a brute instantly. But yeah, the Needler is pretty fun. I think my favorite weapon is the Particle Beam Rifle. It is such a cool weapon. Because it's just a sniper rifle that penalizes you for firing and wasting your shots and whatnot. So if you temper your shots, you literally remove reloading time. Which is a really cool concept for a weapon. Glad it's not in a modern FPS shooter. Like fucking TF2 or some shit like that, because that would be just busted. Wait, can you, like, hop down here, little bro? Thank you. I know I've been calling everything little bro today. Right, quit bullying me. No magma cream? No magma cream. Okay, I'm not, like... Hold on. Magma cream. Slime ball or blaze powder. Okay, I'm not stupid, right? The magma cream can drop from magma cubes? Unless they like, changed it or some shit. No, that's just how I make a crafting table. Like, unless an invisible patch got added to the game that just changed it, then, yeah. It's not 100%. I figured it wasn't 100%, but, that was a whole ass magma slime. That was like the whole shebang. Okay, anything? Yeah, this was the most boring goddamn nether trip of all time. Oh, where are all the mobs, bruh? Oh, there's one. I don't know why I have 2 map mods installed, but it tends to help a little bit better, because one is able to find enemies a little bit easier, and the other one is just good for overalls. It was given from trading, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think I spent, like, all my gold on gold carrots, though, because I'm a freak. I have been meaning to make a gold farm, though, because that does sound fun as hell. Wow, that was risky as fuck. I should really just be going around and plugging up as much lava as I can find, because that could have been dire. Wait, I'm sorry. I haven't really played this, like, specific playlist a whole lot. This is 3 hours of upbeat Nintendo music, right? 3 hours of it, but it just loops after 1 hour. Why? Oh, is my music on? No. Just fucked up ambience. That is so weird. That's the worst way to do a playlist possible, I think. Drip, drip. Okay, I have one in here. I do hope my pickaxe doesn't get fucked over here. Am I mining into the nether roof? What is this? Bruh, I'm on crack. Okay, actually I've just been mining into the wall accidentally. I really hope my pickaxe does not break here. That's gonna suck balls. Oh, that's just a sheer cliff face. Okay, you know what? Let's not do this venture anymore. I am wasting a lot of durability. When I could also just be building staircases like a normal person. Oh. Damn, I feel bad for that guy. Okay, there's all the magma slimes. Now they're starting to pop in. Alright, chat, give me your blessing that I will get a magma slime, magma cream, and that I don't have to be here anymore and can go back to building instead of risking my life in hell. Bruh. I don't even know how I want to begin to approach this. Come on, come at me. Okay, don't fall into the 1x1 hole. Perfect. Okay, come on. Seriously? I'm getting trolled. Surely I'm getting trolled. Ow. Bruh. Nothing. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's do a bit of research here. Hold on. How about like magma, cream, Minecraft, drop chance. Let's see here. Common, yes. Stackable, yes. Okay, fandom, fuck off. I can get from a thing here. Let's see. All but tiny sized magma cubes will drop 0 to 1 magma cream. So it's gotta be the big dudes. Okay, what are their drop chances per chance? Magma cube. Let's see. 0.25 average? Oh my god. Okay, the magma cube's drop range is between -2 and 1 instead. This leads to a 20% drop chance from an unchanced kill. Okay, no, that's actually a lot easier. Never mind. Well, enchantments is negative base roll, cancel bonus roll, okay. So just like looting or bust. That fucking sucks. I'm gonna put you guys bigger on my monitor. There we go. Okay, so it's a 25% chance. I've just been getting incredibly unlucky, I suppose. I mean, I guess I'm also really only killing the smaller dudes. Oh my god. Am I on crack? Where are these magma cubes? It's... Oh, they're up there. That's why. Didn't realize there was a shelf up there. If I get knocked out lava here, I'm gonna be irate. Actually, I guess it's not that bad. Losing the stuff that's in my inventory now is nothing. Actually, losing 22 golden carrots is a bit of a stink. But losing everything else is just gonna take like 15 minutes of material gathering. I've been so hesitant on going into the nether a lot because I just have not invested in the gear that much. Which is literally just my complete and utter fault. I only haven't been doing this because I have been too busy building a boss-ass house. Let's see. Okay, if the next song is one we've already heard before, then I am changing the playlist to a different playlist. Where you can listen to probably a better playlist that doesn't... That's not 3 hours and then it loops in on itself. That is a very weird way of doing it. You could just do the singular hour. I think that would suffice. Let's see if I can hit this like a beast. I think he despawned. Yeah, you guys wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Oh. Sulfur, but not in actual base game Minecraft form. I have not messed around with the, what the hell are they called? I have not messed around with the sulfur stuff in Minecraft, like vanilla, yet. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks lame as hell. Because then they had like the sulfur cube and they were like, yeah, look at the sulfur cube, bro. It's so cool. It's so awesome. And I remember seeing on Twitter a bunch of people doing cool stuff with it, and then they instantly like patched every cool thing that they could do out. And I was like, oh. Well, I don't see myself wanting to play this any further. Sulfur Cave is like my favorite nature phenomena. And they kind of bastardized it if I'm keeping 100%. The building blocks do look cool though, I'll admit. But the everything else about it kind of looks mid. Oh, finally! Oh, no, give that to me. Okay. We have Magma Cream gamers. Finally, Moop can play the video game. I'll probably need a little bit more though, just to be safe. Ow. Okay, we'll just keep that in the back pocket for now. Alright, any other dudes want to show their face? Okay, just some little dudes. You know what? Let's play it safe and leave. I could theoretically just stay here and grab as much as I want, but I don't have, like... I guess I do have time on my hands, but I don't... Okay, I'm walking away now. What the... What is wrong with you? Do you need, like, help? The fuck was that? I feel like I've just been, like, that's like an addict or something just running up at me. Alright, let's get this guy. That was, like, New York street, like, just some random dude running up to you with a fucking knife and just waving it in front of your face. Alright, I'm changing the song. No more of this. Wii Party soundtrack. Sure, yes. I haven't done Wii Party. Never played it, probably never will. Okay, nothing. Oh, you know what I just remembered? I gotta do a drawing stream sometime. You know, maybe I should do a magma board with some viewers. Just kind of futz around and whatnot. Actually, the chance for someone to just randomly come in and draw a swastika is, you know, kind of high. Not that I'm saying I don't trust anyone to behave, but this is also the World Wide Web. 1 million people can come in all of a sudden and just start drawing penises everywhere. But who knows? Okay, can you drop a magma cream? Thank you. Or I was gonna play some random Wii games to play the fuck out of Wii Play. Wii Play is based as hell. It's such a good game. Set of games, rather. I remember I got to the end of that tank minigame, and I felt like I was the best ever. And I was right, I was the best ever, because that game is hard. Okay, now I gotta get out of here, which is a problem, honestly. Hold on, can I, like, there's a bastion over there. Okay, so we need to go all the way to the literally opposite direction. The fishing one was peak, yes. The fishing one was pretty good. I think that it was a little too, like, zen, I guess the way I would really describe it. Felt like it had kind of low stakes. I'm keeping it 100%. The fun one that reminded me a lot of my DS era was you had to find the me. That one was awesome because it reminded me a shit ton of Find Luigi, or like find insert Mario character here. Let's see. This is not the same formation of bone. That was a Bossa Nova. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, that was not in fact the entire Wii Party soundtrack. That was just the main theme for Wii Party. We are now listening to a Bossa Nova version of the Wii Shop song. I sure hope I don't get copyright murdered out of nowhere for playing such good tunes. I guess we'll find out. Air hockey one. Oh my god, I'm having such an ego Ratsui meme right now. Yeah, no, the air hockey one was pretty awesome. I didn't have anyone to play it with though, so I was kind of just like, okay, cool game mode. Ow. I feel like this is going way too low for it to connect up with my other path. Yeah, that's bedrock. Okay, awesome. Brilliant shit, video game. I thought this would lead to my path, but I've been duped. Yet again, I've been duped. I cannot wait to start getting farms going. I think this one I want to fuck around the most of Create Mod. I have like Create Mod, like the one that just extends what the recipes are and just makes a shit ton of new ones. Adds like electrodes and stuff, and I've been thinking about that one. Okay, mining some light blocks. This should be it. Yes. Ow. Damn, that was a lot of damage actually, fuck's sake. Thank God you could break everything here with your fists. So nice. Damn, excuse me. I probably should go grab another drink. You know what I will say? Not really too much of a Mario Kart guy. I think that Mario Kart is like a very interesting case where I truly have really no interest in playing like 8 and stuff like that. In fact, I did play 8. I actually played it as the first expansions for 8 were coming out on Wii U, which is pretty nuts to think about. But never played a single second of Mario Kart in my life. I'm gonna tell you right now, everything you've seen on YouTube related to Mario Kart, you kind of got the gist. Like, it's just kind of that. I think that Mario Kart has its place, though. I think that their games are pretty cool. They have interesting ideas, but it's kind of a shame that they've just done nothing but Mario Kart 8 for like so long. And then they were like, hey, we're gonna make another Mario Kart. And it's like, what about this? What's going on with this one? And it's like, well, it's gonna be the same exact thing, except we took out the zero graph part. It's like, oh, interesting. Also, I'm going the wrong way. Things I've seen in Mario Kart and these are just people yelling at each other. That's also it, yeah. A very heavy aspect of it is hitting someone with an item by playing the video game and then getting screamed at by multiple people for it. Maybe a hit. No, I'm a boss. But I have not really dabbled much with Mario Kart. It's really just kind of like, it's just such a thing. What's happening right now? Got microwave and all that jazz, all the jazz that follows. We just got Magma Cream finally, so now we can get slime balls instead of having to go to a swamp, which is gonna be so good. I really need to go grab like a Coke or something. My throat is parched as fuck. But yeah, Mario Kart, it's okay. I think Mario Kart's alright. It is just kind of a thing. Another Mario Kart one queued? Damn. Maybe I should get the Chapter 5 soundtrack going. Nah. I already have a moral spoiler embargo going on in my own head. I feel like playing the soundtrack would kind of be a bad choice. Despite it being Heat. It is fantastic. Alright, hold on. I'm standing up. I'm grabbing a Coke. Ugh. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute here. What's this? I can use my fucking BRB screen? Oh my god. We have a BRB screen. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, it wasn't actually that long. I don't see it be a thing, but it turns out it ain't. Sauce. Alright, then you guys get to hear this cool ASMR. Yeah. And get this. That's right, a second one. A second Dr. Pepper has hit the drink. It's primarily just because I have this big-ass cup that I will, like, King's Cup a lot of drinks into. And so this one we're doing, Residue of Monster with this. Should give it a nice strawberry aftertaste. Alright, first drink did not infect with the trash can. And the second one I can't throw away because it's getting cold. Alright. Refueled, regamed, revitalized. There are 5 people here. What is up, gamers? Let's see. People are enjoying the stream. I try to make them interesting by yelling at people online. No. In reality, I just like yapping. What can I say? Okay. We need to get slime balls going. And how do you get slime balls in Create Mod, you may ask? Well, you could do the method of taking the magma cream and turning it into a slime ball via somehow breaking the logic of the game. Or... Oh, I'm a fucking... Oh my god, I hate this game! Oh. I don't have snow. That's actually a problem. Fuck me. This is a single player world? Yes. Single player. I was considering on doing a public one for the longest time and then determined that I don't want people making penises everywhere. Yeah, let's just get a obsidian portal. Obsidian portal, nether portal, thank you, me. Okay, hold on. Let's get that and then the flint and steel. Alright, my best bet is literally just having to nether hop and just pray I get a good location. I completely forgot that a primary aspect of this little venture would be I would have to get snow to cool down the magma cream to turn into slime balls, but unfortunately, this is not a perfect world. And so I have to, my collar is blue, my neck is red, etc. My way over here. We'll just take the... Is that a bow? Yeah. We'll just take the normal way over, I guess. I mean, I already have this pathway all dug out. Why not use it? Alright, you know what I was gonna say recently? Been doing a, Dark Souls Archipelago that was pretty fun. And I think I might do a Dark Souls randomizer for a stream. Because I'm a freak. Dude, I love Dark Souls so much. I still think that one of the best Dark Souls related videos that you could ever watch, which is also, I guess, a piece on why you shouldn't play Dark Souls 2, is watching the Dark Souls 2 Hitbox compilation set to Mr. Blue Sky. It is a fantastic compilation just showing how bunk that game is. Because I would say I'm pretty damn good at Dark Souls. Maybe not so much the second one, I mean 100% at all the games, because the aforementioned freak. But, yeah, I haven't really dabbled much in the realm of wanting to intentionally randomize the game. We're just gonna build it right here. Also, these bone blocks are gonna come in handy. And then we'll do... yeah. Bone accents. This portal gonna be tough as shit. It's very hard looking up Minecraft tough and getting results for like the actual block that I'm looking for, and then getting a bunch of stuff that's just like images I go hard as hell. Was not expecting this. Bamboo might be nice to have, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh, why did I vein mine that? My brain just shat a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I just completely did not realize I was gonna be vein mining that. Whoop. One question, what we got? What are we looking at? I should put up a Q&A symbol, actually. That'd be sick. What content do you want to make except for the Dark Souls part? Like, just in general? I mean, there is still, like, the whole gaming channel. Oh my god. There's all the whole gaming channel stuff going on. That's just happening in the background. Cooking is always on the option, on the table. Not collabs. Do want to preface this before anyone gets any ideas. I am not interested in collabs. God. They're like, I don't mind the idea of doing a collab, but this is also something I want to do when I'm a lot more active in the regards to streaming. Also, why did my brain is like shutting down or something. Can I make bamboo? Hold on. How do you do the bamboo? Okay, it is just in a crafting table, but I don't have a crafting table because I'm broke. Oh, good. Did I not bring a bucket either? Okay. We are off to a bad start here. Oh, I didn't even bring it. Okay, we're gonna have to like play basic Minecraft for like half a second here. Because I need to get a set of tools to be able to use. I came into this way less prepared than I thought I would be. Okay, well the mace is up there. Boom, and then skip straight to here. So we can at least have that, and then do this for the snow if I ever find it. Goes to streaming on Twitch. No, Twitch has royally fucked me over in many ways. It's really nothing on Twitch's part. I do want to preface. Twitch doesn't really have like too many things that have actively fucked me over, you know. But just the way the streaming is handled and some certain aspects to it really doesn't, like, float my boat. I prefer to keep it all consolidated onto one channel. But if I were to do on Twitch, I would do dual streaming and have Twitch be the one to suffer the phone resolution. Because I am not going to lie, YouTube is just my bread and butter. Twitch is like a whole thing. Plus, I don't live stream enough to warrant me wanting to get getting a Twitch going, you know. I feel like that would have to be something I would need to get like my sea legs on. You know what? I'm just gonna kind of walk this way until we find some snow. Snow key. And that's really better to do. If I die out here though, that might be an issue. That should make more sense if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah. The deal is that I did actually use the stream on Twitch for a while, but I just realized that the ramp up in views was a lot slower than it was on YouTube. Primarily because it's very easy for me to upload 300 videos of me fighting Minos Prime every day until Act 3 comes out. So on and so forth, and then get like 1,000 subscribers that way, rather than live streaming and getting like 20 followers, you know. It's just something that doesn't really like jive too well with Twitch that much. Is like, you can do a lot of consistent streams and whatnot, but it tends to not really branch out, especially if you like built your bones on a certain thing. Like this channel, a lot of people are coming here because of my old Ultra Kill tutorials and whatnot, which by the way, stay tuned because I might actually update them to fit revamp and give better tutorials and tips. But snow, at least I think that's snow. I think that's diorite actually. Fuck. But yeah, Twitch used to be a thing. I used to have a VTuber, and then that kind of shit the bread. The bread? No, bed. What, you did Ultra Kill tutorials? Yeah, they're you can still find them on my channel. There's a playlist that contains every level in Ultra Kill up into Violence, because that's before Fraud came out. But it's just every secret in a level, plus the P rank, plus the challenge. And as much as those videos are cool, they're also incredibly outdated, because not only did Revamp come out, not only did Revamp come out, but what else happened? Fraud is also now a layer, and there are just plenty of things that have transpired since then. I will do a redux of them because... Oh, swamp! Fucking finally, actually. Okay. Screw the Magma Cream strap. We're going straight for this. That's a lot of iron, actually. But yeah, I'm planning on redoing them because they're old. They're very, very old. But, yeah, here's hoping I can get those done. I mean, the idea is I want to go into it and actually properly record getting every secret from a certain checkpoint instead of, like, blitzing through the level. Because I think my problem was that I went way too fast on a lot of levels, and I didn't have enough time to, like, slow down and show where the secret was. I'd kind of just, like, teleport to it and then just bounce out of there, like, 300 miles per hour. Which was not really the desired effect. We can pick up some blue plants. Fuck it. It's gonna look good for the garden. I'm a big fan of light blue in this game. Well, let's get some Dr. Pepper in me. Ugh, there we go. I let Dr. Pepper touch me inappropriately, I'm not gonna lie. Shit's so good. Fuck is that? Coffee beans? I don't care. Okay, we have that now. What? I don't see how my message was that confusing. What? A lot of people seem to be perplexed and confused is what I said. I said, I think Dr. Pepper should touch me inappropriately. I would allow this. I hope YouTube does not get on my case about that. And I also hope that, should this fall into hands of the police, that does not get used against me. Yeah, I would trust Dr. Pepper to do this. Any... Can you back off, bro? Let's see. That's what I said, what? No, I'm confused on what you said what, because what I said was, accurate and, good. Oh, is it not like a new moon or some bullshit? No, it's not any moon, I guess. Alright. Oh my god, a bog. I forgot those were in the game. That river could not be that good, bro. Have you ever had Dr. Pepper? It's pretty damn good. Dr. Pepper is kind of ass, not gonna lie. Ooh. I'm gonna tell my friend Sheer to come and yell at you because they are a big Dr. Pepper fan. They could reach through their screen and punch you in the head. They have this power. It's so divisive. Yeah. So here's the deal. I'm talking about Dr. Pepper cream soda. It's fantastic. But also at the same time, there's a reason why I have Dr. Pepper and Coke in my fridge. Is because I simply can just have both of them. And it's not that big of a deal. Dr. Pepper fans are like dangerous. Never tasted it, so I can't say anything. That is very interesting. I feel like I've talked to a lot of people who had plenty of Dr. Pepper. Oh, they don't sell it in your region, damn. Chat, reform that country. Mods, get Dr. Pepper in there. Okay, I'm not like on crack, right? Hold on. F3. I don't even know where the fuck to look for the moon phase. Wait, am I like stupid? Does the moon phase not even display on here? Interesting. I've never seen Dr. Pepper in person. Whack. What was I gonna say? Dr. Pepper tastes like medicine. It's like a kind of spicy in the like biggest air quotes possible type of drink. It's got a nice kick to it that I like. Brings me joy. If you've had Coke, you've probably had Dr. Pepper. Like, being so for real, they're kind of just... You can kind of blend the two together and not really taste the difference too much. Same thing as Coke and Pepsi. I feel like that's a big one. That's like the big war. Okay, I'm doing slime research. Hold on. Slime. Minecraft. Spawning. Let's see. That actually has a lot of places I could spawn. Interesting. Oh, they spawn most often on a full moon and never on a new moon. Really? Interesting. The conditions are met and the altitude is set. And there's generated slime chunks, yeah. Okay, interesting. Okay, I've heard this song about 30 times. There we go. Dr. Pepper can help you survive a lot longer in real life. This is true. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll rock with this for a time being. I want to fucking get some damn slime balls, but unfortunately I'm getting cucked every chance I get. Like, we're in a swamp. Hard to imagine that it's a full moon right now. I guess I'm just gonna chill here. I didn't even check the full moon if the sky looks like this. I guess I'll just look over my F3 menu. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I guess I could go back to the village. That's a long ways, actually. Haven't heard this song in an actual fucking millennia. Like, goddamn. Remember when this song was like the anthem to like 2016 to 2018? What a strange time. Oh, it is Wednesday still, I suppose, so it could be Wii Shop Wednesday. I had Dr. Pepper think it'd be like Coke, and I was wrong, and it was Vile. That is so whack to me. I don't know, I feel like I've never really had too many, like, divisive opinions on Dr. Pepper too much. I've always just kind of seen it be agreed upon that it was, like, pretty good, but it is a bit whack seeing a person who actually despises it. Not that. There we go. Alright, I'm literally counting sheep right now. Let's fucking go. Okay, well, guess it's time to wait. Ah! Why? Hold on. Can I config that mod actually to just get that shit out of there? That shit's so annoying. I forgot what it was called. Insert profiles next. The GUI. Hold on. Just some bullshit. How the fuck? Auto refill. Here we go. Okay, replace tools is fine. How do we turn off the noise? Visual alert, yes. Two. False. Visual, yes. Sound, no. There we go. Okay. What build are you trying to do right now? So I'm building this, like, massive, like, cool-ass base that's just supposed to look kind of like a fortress. Only problem is that for one of the parts, we need an elevator, and in order to get an elevator working, we need slime to make super glue. So my first plan was to run and go grab magma cream, because you can turn magma cream into slime balls by cooling it. We got the magma cream, but unfortunately, we don't have snow. That's snow, actually, right there. I'll go peep around over there. But, we need snow. And so I walked over here to go find some snow, and I instead found a swamp. So now we're sitting in the swamp waiting for slimes. And then once we get the slimes, we can turn the slime balls into super glue to glue down the structure to make an elevator. And finally get a section of the base looking badass. But for all intents and purposes, this part is just going to suck, because it's a lot of waiting. Because fucking slimes, man. Slimes, what do they do? What are they for? I'll tell you what they're for. They are for wasting your goddamn time. Can you make a slime farm? So you have a slime for later? Yeah. That's a plan. I mean, I would need to get the materials for the slime farm, and unfortunately, due to, brain itchy, if I don't finish my base, I can't work. That's pretty much like the thick and thin of it. Wait, is that even snow? That is snow. We found snow. Okay, we can just grab the snow and leave. We don't even have to be here anymore. Then dump the fucking, like, just junk out of here. There we go. Wait, I got a whole, like, thing. Wait, we ever heard the song? Skip. Sleepport? Oh my god. Whoa. There's one time someone drinking Dr. Pepper, only Dr. Pepper, and her doctor said it's bad for you, you know. They were wrong, she survived longer, she survived till 110. I know in my bones, I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like, I can... That sounds familiar. I believe it, though. Like, okay, the human body is so fucking weird. Because for all your life, you're told to, like, eat healthy and stuff like that and whatnot. It really is kind of case by case for a lot of people as well. Some people actually have found, like, just eating fucking pure chemicals to actually be a lot better than, you know, eating one apple or some shit like that. It is very funky. Oh my god, why am I fucking playing Getting Over It? Can I just get the goddamn snow and leave? I don't even care about making this mountainside look like shit. Actually, I realize. Escape tunnel. Okay, it wasn't actually that bad. But, yeah, I do think it's a bit case by case how people are able to tolerate certain things, like certain foods and whatnot. Because I, for one, eat like shit all the time. I have remained about 165 pounds for 3 years, just about. In fact, I lost weight. Like, I've lost 2 pounds in the time it took for me to measure myself last. Search a sector make you survive longer on Google. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Wow, that was the snow. That was all the snow. We get 1 snow block. Okay, if it says powdered snow, I'm gonna riot. Hold on. Bulk coloring. That's bulk coloring. Bulk freezing. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Can we make powdered snow from snow? Powdered snow bucket. Can I not just make powdered snow, please? Ugh. That's great. Okay. Time. Oh, and it's midday. Ooh. Okay, well, the good news is we have snow, and I have enough snow to make a snow golem to get infinite snow. So that's cool, I guess. No pun intended. Unfortunately, a side effect of this is that we are now burdened with the sun in an area where I need it to be night. If it's a new moon, I'm going back to my house. I'm doing literally anything else. This is pissing me off. I don't even know where to begin getting down from here. But yeah, once I'm back in the swamp, I'll Google the Dr. Pepper lady and see what that's all about, because that sounds whack. Ugh, I should not be making stupid jumps. Especially with such a losable inventory. Okay, we'll wait right here. Let me get my phone up. Phone. Let's see. Alright. Dr. Pepper lady. Still alive, question mark? Oh, here we go. She made international headlines after famously telling skeptical doctors who warned her about the sugar they'd have first, so there must be a mistake. Elizabeth Sullivan, the famous 104-year-old Texas woman who's credited her long life to drinking 3 Dr. Peppers a day, passed away peacefully in her sleep in 2017 at the age of 106. Holy shit. 3 Dr. Peppers a day at 106. You're just caramelizing your body at that point. I'm pretty sure she was like half mummified by that point. If it's that much, that's insane. But you see what I mean, though? It's like you can just have like a crazy weird diet and be like chill, honestly. I mean, my diet for like right now is like a medium pizza every week, which is insanely unhealthy, and burgers and fries and drinks and like sodas and stuff. My diet is that of a like 7-year-old. But even then, there's no evidence it does actually make you survive longer, just so you know. Well, I mean, you're right, but if you think about it, it's kind of beast mode. We could have the debate of whether it actually does anything or not, and the answer is absolutely no. But you never know. Eyes emoji. Let's see, what time are we looking at? Okay. How long have we been going for? About 2 hours? It's a good length stream. It is also 11 at night, so I might wrap it up soon. Not sure when. I'm getting these slime balls before anything happens, though. There's no way in hell I'm going to be sitting here doing jack shit. I mean, I've got to sit here and do jack shit right now, so I will do this. Looking at my phone. Tell me you can get type 2 diabetes, which can make you obese, which can get heart disease, which can make your teeth decay. I think the teeth decay would happen a lot earlier than that, but it's just me. Sorry, I'm just looking at some tweets on my phone whilst we wait. Damn, my ear's itchy as hell. Okay, back to the game. So, I did not realize that if it's a, fucking... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hold on. No, show that message, YouTube. I love being a fat chud and eat like 4 packs of instant ramen every day. First of all, funny. Second of all, thank you, YouTube, for censoring the word chud. I almost had a heart attack just thinking of that 4-letter word. Oh my god. Not to even say that I fucking called, like, I called like 30 things chud, like, every day. Like, if it's just like a kid or something, I was like some like smallest chud. Would you ask? I know that it's an acronym for some fucking 4chan bullshit I don't give. My ear really fucking itches, damn. Oh my god. It beat 9 already, fuck's sake. Checking Discord while this happens, that's how bored I am. What's happening here? Let's see. Okay. Back to the game. Fortunately, Chud has been permanently embedded into my vocabulary. Same here. I use it a lot. Even in situations where it not only doesn't apply, but in situations where it just really shouldn't be used. But I'll tell you right now, I don't care. I love every second of it. See, calling things Chud is just very liberating to me, because you could just be like, this thing's a Chud. Does it make any sense in the context that I use them in? No. Absolutely not. More often than times, I'm just calling things a Chud because it's just, like, small and stupid. You know? Even though it's not cannibalistic humanoid cave dweller, or whatever the fuck. No. It's like, cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller, I think is, like, the perfect, like, that's, like, the way you describe... That's the acronym. My brain is shutting off very rapidly. Oh, slime! Alright, get over here, you fucking... Okay, depending on the size of this thing, let's see what I can call it. That's a Chud. This is a Chud. This is how I describe Chuds. Little tiny fucker. Boom, slime balls. We can be done here, but I want to shoot for the stars, so we're gonna get more. I hope more start to spawn, actually, because it's not a whole lot here. But a creepers, at least. That's fun. We have a little shut at ourselves, yeah. This is the America / the world that everyone wasn't expecting. But it came anyways. Oh god. Ironically, I say, like, America, or, like, American audience. When it's really funny, I actually have more appeal in, foreign countries than I do in, USA. According to my demographics, at least, I found that a lot more. It's like, at least half are from the US. Which is understandable, because, I mean, I speak English. You know, I have a very, like, USA channel. I mean, I don't. But, you get me. It's like, it's in that ballpark. But, something that I found out very recently is, like, apparently a lot of my stuff gets viewed in, like, Russia and stuff like that. Well, it's in the US anyways, I know, right? Fuck that place. Heh. We're fucked. But anyways, it's like, you got a lot of people from Russia, and I'm like, that's very interesting. I didn't think my content extended that far, but, huh. Same as, like, I believe, Indonesia, I think, had some viewers, which was pretty sick to see. It is really weird, like, seeing, like, demographics and stuff, where you get people from, like, so many countries viewing my content, and I'm like, there's a person who's probably from, like, fucking, what is it? I'm trying to think of, like, a single, like, obscure country. I can't really think of one on the top of my head, but it's just kind of strange, you know? Being a American, primarily making stuff for, granted, the whole wide world, but I am also just a general English speaker, so it tends to not really reach foreign audiences too much, but I was very surprised at how much it did. It's pretty cool to see. Let's see, we'll do this. Okay, we can finally leave. I'm done with this fucking place. I'm done getting these slime balls. It's been 30 minutes, which I know is not a whole lot of time to be spending looking for balls, but it is to me. Because goddamn, this was a fucking lengthy process. All this for an elevator, by the way. Yup. Well, no, actually, not all of this for an elevator. I need it for a frog. Like a frog. Oh god. Woo! Excuse me. I swear that was not a sneeze and not me getting shot in the fucking stomach. But, could do a frog converter thing. I forget what the hell they're called. Hold on. This thing. Package frog port. I could make one of those now. Do I need one? No. But, yeah. Alright, I'm so glad to get out of here, man. Holy shit. What the fuck? Is this a Pilot Red song? Hold on. It is Pilot Red Sky. I might get claimed for that, actually. Whoops. I am gonna skip this. I was listening to that song and I was like, why does that sound so familiar? And I was like, I knew it. It's Pilot Red Sun. Sky. Sun is the animation, Sky is the music. What does a frog converter even do? So you can like put items into packages, right? And with frog ports, you can those attach the packages to chains and stuff, and I can drag them around areas very rapidly. So you can put like iron or something in a package, and then the frog port can put the package on a chain, and that chain can lead just kind of anywhere, honestly. You know, just go around and whatnot. And as it goes around, you can lead it to a bunch of other different areas, including other frog ports, which will then take the package off the chain, and then you can unwrap it from there. You can do a bunch of other shit. It's pretty cool. I haven't messed around with it much, but I might with this build. I used to use them a lot because I thought that was the only way you can get items out of vaults for the longest time, and then I discovered you could just unpackage them like a normal person instead of doing a weird frog port system. Let's see. I'm just gonna take the nether highway, quote unquote, back. I am very glad I got all my slime farming done. That shit is so ass, bruh. I also do not know where my portal is. It might be just kind of gone. I'm trying to think. Actually, it would be up. Yeah, it's right there. It's up a lot more. I was like, I never ventured any more north than that. North? Holy shit. Okay, I really need to change a couple settings. I'll look over on my YouTube again, and I see a little or big one, eyes emoji. YouTube flagged that, I guess, because it sounded sexual in nature. And I was like, what? Just weird YouTube shit, I suppose. Deltarune OST. Not the vibe right now. No, this is fucking... No, this is Deltarune, Siva Gunner, you fucking asshole. I was like, this is absolutely a Deltarune song. And then I look over and it says, Good Night by Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Swords of the Sky. Nearly fucking got me there, you bastard. I'm skipping this out of virtue. Yeah. Like, you guys can just get jump scared by my schematics every now and again. Boop's terrifying plan for the evil Tower of Babel. Let's see. Ow, something. Bruh. Bruh. fuck did they get hit? Oh, thorns, I forgot. That actually scared me. Yeah, I don't know why these gas are loud as hell. Oh, I don't care. The gas appeared in my world in the overworld. The actual fucking nightmare city. Can I just point this out, by the way? You bring up a funny thing I was thinking of recently. Some Minecraft achievements are just actually like dog shit. I think some of them need to be like tied to like doing certain aspects. Like, imagine one for getting like, you know, netherite gear, and it's like, okay, well, we got an achievement for that. And it's like, what about one for getting a netherite hoe? Funny. We'll put that one in. Yeah, let's make one where you have to drag a gas to the overworld and then kill it. Why? Why on God's green earth would you be doing that? At least with How Did We Get Here, it's like some sense of finality, even if that achievement is fucking dog shit. I think How Did We Get Here is like actually the worst achievement in the entire game, bar none, because that one is just actually dog shit. Because you have to get a fucking shulker from the end to the overworld, and every single time they drop an update, you gotta get a new goddamn effect. So then you gotta go get like trial shit. I don't think the trial one counts actually, but the whole thing, it pisses me off. Stinks. I've only gotten that achievement once in my entire life, and after I got it, I vowed that I would never get it again. Because it's just that stupid. Alright, welcome back to the base. Hoorah. I heard that single piano note, and I was like, surely. How do we get here is actually next level BS. Yeah, it's just horse ass. It's like, hey, do you want to just like waste your fucking time for hours on end trying to get this? Only for it to probably not work because of some random Mojang jank. I actually did have it one time fail to give me the achievement because it was like, I was like a millisecond off. And one of the things didn't proc in time, and I was like, ugh. Great, time to do that whole setup again. It's completely optional. Oh yeah, it's completely optional. I'm not saying that, like, if I was forced to do that, I would not be playing this game. Like, that's just the thick of it, but you're not, so, lol. Okay, chat, I'll tell you what. It's late. It's 11:30. It's about to turn midnight soon, and I kind of want to go to sleep. Hold on. Got pinged. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here for now, because I'm tired. Thank y'all for watching. This has been Beast. I think I might stream more tomorrow, maybe? It's a big maybe. It's a very big maybe, actually. But, who knows? I'll see you all in the next episode. Laters.